Hello friends, in this lecture we will take a look how we can incorporate Bootstrap in our project. So let's search here Bootstrap and there you go. Now the first link, this getbootstrap.com, it is their official website as we have seen in our previous lecture only. Now let's click on it. Now here the first thing which you will see, oh yeah, Bootstrap 4 is coming. So that's a good news, right? So Bootstrap 4 is coming. And here you can see the big download Bootstrap button. Let's click on it. And here you will have various options for using it. One is downloading your Bootstrap and use it locally. Another is Bootstrap CDN link. It has advantages and also disadvantages. The advantage is that it may happen that previously you have opened a website which has already cached this in your browser, and hence your page loading time will be faster. And similarly for other users when they are trying to open your website. And the disadvantage is if this link is down, then your responsive design will not work, and hence I recommend you use this Bootstrap locally. So if you wish to use it using CDN link, you need to just copy this one. This is the bootstrap main.css file. It is required. Then we have this Bootstrap theme link which has some default styles, and this is really optional. And then we have the Bootstrap JavaScript file, bootstrap.min.js. So what you need to do, you need to link this style sheet to your head, and you need to link this JavaScript just at the end of your body. Well, let me show you. So just copy this bootstrap.min.css link, and this is a blank HTML file. Now let's go inside head and just paste the link, and just before ending your body tag, let's copy the JavaScript link, press Ctrl C to copy and just paste it. Now there are few more things which you need to link, that is respond.js. So let me open it. So let's Google respond.js. Now what is this respond.js used for? See, it is a fast and lightweight polyfill for min-max width CSS3 media queries for IE 6 to 8 and more. So as you all know, the popularity of Internet Explorer 6 to 8. So this respond.js supports responsive design in Internet Explorer 6 to 8. So all those old browsers which do not support responsive design, that will also support just by using this respond.js. Now we need to find this file. So let's see where it is. Let's go inside source. This is the respond.js file, but this is a human readable file whose file size is more. So what we are searching for is respond.min.js, which will be a compressed version, and hence the page loading time will be faster and also its file size is less. So let's go inside dist folder, and there you go. Here it is, respond.min.js. Now what you need to do, you need to copy this fully. Yup, everything is there. Press Ctrl C to copy, and now you need to create a new file, paste it. Now press Ctrl S to save it. Let's create a new folder just for JavaScript, and inside JavaScript let's save it as respond.js. Let's save it, and there you go. Let's save this bootstrap.html file Now what you need to do, you need to link this respond.js. And where you need to do that, you need to do that inside head. It is recommended. So let's include it inside head only. So script type equals text slash javascript, source equals js / respond.js. Let's save it. Now you need to include another file, that is jQuery. So let's use the jQuery CDN link. Let's search for jQuery Google CDN link. And there you go. Here it is. It is 3.1.0 version. This is for AngularJS. Well, here in this case we will need only jQuery. Now let's copy this, press Ctrl+C to copy and paste it just before respond.js. Now let's save it. And what else? So we have this jQuery loaded, we have this respond.js loaded, and here we have the Bootstrap main.js loaded. Now what we need to do, as I have told you, here we have used the Bootstrap CDN links, but we don't want that in case of Bootstrap. We will use Bootstrap locally. So let's see how we can do that. Let's come here. Now we will choose the first option, that is download Bootstrap option. So let's click on this download Bootstrap, and here it is, the file. Now let's save it. So now it is downloading. Now let's paste it inside our Bootstrap folder. Let's extract here only. So there you go, this is the Bootstrap folder. Now we don't need this, so let's delete it. Let's open this. Now what you need to do, let's open the CSS folder, and here we have some CSS files. We have Bootstrap CSS file, then bootstrap.min.css file, and if you notice, these two files are same only, but this is a human readable version and this is a machine readable version, which I was telling previously. This is the compressed version, bootstrap.min.css, and hence see its file size is less than its normal file size. So it's 143 and it's 119 only. And similarly we have Bootstrap theme CSS file and Bootstrap theme.min CSS file, but this is really optional, so there is no need to use it. Just copy this one, bootstrap.min.css, and let's create another folder here, name it CSS, and we will save it here. Now let's go back. Here are the JS files. Let's copy only this one, bootstrap.min.js, and just paste it inside our JS folder. There you go. Now we need to link those files inside our bootstrap.html. So now we don't need these CDN links, so you can just go ahead and delete them, and here we will link the first one, that is Bootstrap CSS file, and that is inside our CSS folder. So let's write here link rel equals style sheet type equals text slash CSS, and next we need to provide the link. It's inside CSS folder. Let's take a look at the file name. So it's bootstrap.min.css. Let's save it. Now we need to link this bootstrap.min.js, and we can do that here in body only. So just before closing the body tag, write a script, type equals text slash javascript, and source equals js slash bootstrap.min.js. Now let's open it in browser, and you can't see anything. Why? Well, you can't see anything because the document is blank. But we need to check that whether those links are linked properly or not. So let's right click on inspect element, and let's come here inside debugger, and here we have respond.js and jQuery min.js. Well, another thing is that if you come here inside console, you will see that the character encoding of the HTML document was not declared. So let's declare it. So let's come inside head, and let's write here meta charset equals UTF-8, and now close the meta tag. There you go. Now let's come here, hit refresh, and now we are not having that error. Now there is another thing which we need to do. That is, we need to add a line of code just to make sure that we are moving ahead properly for responsive design. And that is, you need to write here meta name equals viewport, content equals width equals device width, initial scale equals 1.0. So this meta viewport element gives the browser instructions on how to control the page dimension and scaling. And this width equals device width part sets the width of the page to follow the screen width of the device, which will vary depending on the device. Say for example, on large desktops, its width will be more, while in case of small mobile phones, the screen width is less. And this initial scale 1, this part sets the initial zoom level when the page is first loaded by the browser. So that's it friends, in this lecture we have seen how we can incorporate Bootstrap in our project. So first we have downloaded Bootstrap to our folder, and then we have copied the CSS file in our Bootstrap CSS folder, and also we have copied the Bootstrap JavaScript file in our JavaScript folder, and saved this respond.js file, which helps in responsive design for Internet Explorer, I mean for older browsers. And then we have seen this important line, which is really necessary to provide, and that's it. So this is the basic thing which you need to do just before starting your project. And of course we need to link our main JavaScript file and our main CSS file, which we will do later on. But this is the basic thing which you need to do at first. And another thing which you can do, if you are planning to use glyph icons, you can just copy this fonts folder and you can just paste it here in your project folder, and that's it. Now you can just go ahead and you can just delete this Bootstrap folder. So that's it guys. Here in this lecture we have seen how we can incorporate Bootstrap in our project. So just in brief, I am telling you, link your Bootstrap CSS file properly, link your Bootstrap JavaScript file properly, link jQuery inside head only, and also link respond.js in head only. And don't forget to mention this line, meta name equals viewport, content equals width equals device width, initial scale equals 1.0. So in short, this is the main thing which you need to do just before starting your Bootstrap project. So see you in the next lecture. Till then, have fun. Take care.